Alright, I've been out of video ideas for a while, so I've just decided to do a tour of one of my oldest worlds, because this is now a Minecraft channel, I guess. But yeah, I've been playing since 1.12 on this one, and as you can see I've got a few mods to enhance the gameplay experience. This is the future of gaming. Anyway, so yeah, I'll probably be cutting this heavily because there's gonna be a lot to look over. Like, there's a whole bunch in this world. Like, one of the things I really enjoyed doing was just making little areas like this and just like capturing the chill vibe of it. Like, look at that. You got like the little stream over here, water coming through. I think this one turned out real nice. You got farm here. It's like a tattered roof thing going on. Hang on, I got this. Alright. This is the main house. Let me step back, give you a look at it. It is one of the biggest houses I've ever built. Well, second only to one I built in creative. Full disclosure, I do have cheats on so that I can use spectator mode, because it would be a lot harder to look at this world without it. One of my favorite parts of this build is right here, because I made it so like it's like a rundown part of the wall, and you can like see the outside from the inside. This part is less good looking. Luckily it's covered by all these trees, so you don't really notice. But all the other sides I think turned out really well. I basically just kept on stacking houses. Like, I started with one down here. I'm like, I don't feel like building a roof yet. I'm just gonna add another house. And I'm like, you know what, literally I'm just gonna add an entire house up here. This is just a house on top of a house. Literally. Yeah. The interior isn't that exciting. This is the base level. This is something I'm really proud of. Armor switcher. I tend to wear iron armor a lot because I don't feel like repairing my diamond armor, even though I do have mending now. Why I'm so proud of this is because it's like of my own design. I built it right next to this piston door down here, which we'll get to later, but it's like one block above this redstone. And if you don't know, this doesn't power this because, I don't know, funny redstone shenanigans. I don't know how to explain redstone, I just know how to do it, so there's gonna be a lot of contraptions, which I really don't have much to say about other than I built them. But yeah, that's the armor exchanger. There are several other floors in here, but yeah, they're empty, basically. Pumpkin. You got this spot right here as a balcony. You know, I don't remember which plant it was, but one of them only spawned on swamps, and I set this world to be like big biomes, so I had to go like several thousand blocks out to get a single one of those stupid plants. Oh. Oh no. Easy, okay. Oh yeah, there's also a bookshelf here. The final floor is the least detailed. I absolutely never go up here, which is a shame because it's got this really cool balcony thing going on. Oh yeah, this is where that flower would have gone, but I remember now. I traveled like a bunch of blocks, but I never found anything. Yeah, you got this main door here, which is inaccessible. It's just here to be goofy because it's a house on top of a house. Here's my two cats. Yep. This chest here is hooked up to an automatic chicken farm. It was supposed to, you know, prevent me from ever starving ever again, but it didn't really work, so now I mostly just go off potatoes. Oh yeah, this one. I built this really recently, actually. I felt like this was a default farmland. This used to be a village, but it was just like one of those ugly looking plots of land. So I decided to move it up one and then like have a little spot underneath it, like an anvil. And then you can like look out over here. You can see it from over here. I think like messing around with different viewpoints is really cool. Like you can go inside of them and like their places, you know? I also built this recently. I don't know about this one. It just doesn't sit well with me. Like, it looks a bit weird, you know? It's got like this weird swooshy thing going on, and I don't think I like it. But it was also one of the default buildings, so it's better than 1.12 structures, that's for sure. But yeah, this is where I would enchant stuff. Oh yeah. I don't know why I just added this. One of my other obsessions is making bases traversable, you know? Like making interesting paths you can run through. One of my favorite ones is right here, like you jump on the slab, then you hug this wall here, and you can just run right out of the base. And like, let's say I want to go over there. Well, you can jump over here, run down these stairs, or you can go up this back route here. Oh yeah, yeah, you can go back here. There's like just a whole bunch of little routes you can run around on. A bunch of secret passageways. Like over here is one of my favorites. Leads to this little courtyard area. Parrot. Oh wow, is that a... Holy crap, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. We were over here. Okay. One of my other paths is this one. You can like jump up here, hop through here. Another really cool route to go through. So yeah, this place is just jam-packed with little parkour challenges. Ooh, another one over here. You can hop over the lake instead of going around the bridge. This is my storage facility. I felt fed up with just having a bunch of chests scattered absolutely everywhere, so I decided to just consolidate them all into one place. It's supposed to look like a factory. I mean, it kind of does. It's got this cool thing over here. I'm really proud of that. And I don't know why, but I put like a reception desk right here. Like a little coffee mug. You can just stand behind. I don't know. Yeah, and this is where I store all my crap. Got modded stuff here too. I don't really have like big mods installed. I wanted to keep it as close to vanilla as possible. But yeah, that didn't keep me invested for too long because, yeah, I don't play on this world very frequently anymore. There's only one big place left, I think, worth covering. Yeah, we get into some of the older houses back here. Oh yeah, here's one of my other little spots that I was talking about. I don't like how these aqueducts look. There's just not a good way to make small aqueducts in Minecraft. I could probably do something with modded blocks, but this is how it is for now. Oh yeah, and it splits off over here and then goes out under this bridge. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, this should be the last cosmetic heavy area. I wanted to build like this, because over there's like a big town thing going on. So I wanted to do the same thing over here, but like more of a fishing theme because of all these lakes. So I've got like this dock here. There's a little fish salesman. And this rock coming out through the boardwalk. Couple barrels. And this one. This is like... I think this is the first big house I made in this world. It's got like a fishing hook. It's like built up on stilts and stuff. I was really proud of this when I first built it. But now it's got like a lot of those building flaws I try to get out of. Like it's got a lot of these trapdoors. I thought, like I overused these trapdoors like crazy. I just placed them everywhere. As well as cobblestone and stuff. But now I'm like, I try to distance myself from cobblestone because I use it too much. But yeah, this is the boardwalk area. Like I said, I wanted to expand on it, but never did. I think that's all of the cosmetic buildy areas. So, got a secret tunnel system. Guess where the entrance is. That's right. It's this is actually really easy to build, but yeah, it's right underneath the armor exchanger. And it's also got a pulse extender, so you don't get stuck in here. A weird thing I want to talk about. I don't know if anyone else knows about this, but this guy here repeatedly goes through this doorway. Like if I take him out of this boat, he's gonna go back and forth up all over the place. And he somehow doesn't suffocate. I don't know if that's like a thing they programmed in specifically for villagers to ignore solid blocks if they're held by pistons. I have no idea. He just knows how to use it. It's weird. Anyway, item sorter. This was originally going to be like this was my first attempt at solving my inability to organize items. But the categories are just, it's like a whole chest dedicated to andesite. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I'm just gonna put every block. Then it'd get ginormous and laggy and time consuming to build. Yeah, but this place here, oh yeah, let me see. Oh, I don't think I have any ores on me. I do, okay. So this has a really cool feature. I'm gonna have to hop into Spectator to show you. Okay, so it's dispensing the items to sort up here. Drops them through here. Once it's figured out it's raw, hops into this array of furnaces. This all happens automatically. Within seconds, it's smelted. Goes right back into the sorter. Where is that? Here. And then it's tossed right back into the chest. Isn't that sweet? Like, I was gonna have this whole thing with different kinds of foods and stuff. So all you have to do when you're done with your adventures is just dump your chest right here, your shulker box, and it'll like smelt the ores, it'll cook your food, and it'll organize all your blocks. But yeah, that didn't end up going anywhere because it is complicated to build. Here is another one of my areas. This is my newest solution to the starving to death problem, which is happening currently. Yeah, this is not my design. I don't remember which tutorial I followed. It's an automatic potato farm. I wanted to also cook them automatically, generate smelting fuel automatically somehow, like through a tree farm or something. But for now, it's just bare bones, not finished. Oh yeah, up here. I actually don't think it matters if your crops get skylight, but I went ahead and dug out this giant window in the earth. This took a long time, actually, but I think it makes the footprint of this whole place look pretty sweet. Like, it's like the industrial area. I've also got this little undercropping, leads to the town where I got all those villagers. Well, truth is, I did get those villagers from this area, but they have different outfits on because because the tutorial said to make sure you've never traded with them, make sure they've never picked anything up, and I went through all the trouble of getting them there and realized that they could have not worked with the farm, so I just killed them all and spawned in new ones. I don't like cheating in general, but when it's like something that I already spent a bunch of effort on and just don't want to spend more time on, I'll let it happen. You know, it's just a video game. But yeah, this is the desecrated corpse of a village. There's absolutely nothing left here. Oh wait, I think there's 2 villagers somewhere over here. Yeah, right here. Yep. I was trying to get like more villagers so I could do that whole mending thing, but yeah, I just led one all the way from a different village. When I first started playing, most of my transportation was on rails before I had Elytra. Most of it is just portals now, because that's the most efficient method. Yeah, so this is pretty recent. Also, I'm trying to build this elevator so I can have more room to build stuff. It's pretty unfinished. There was a chunk error in this part of the base, kind of wiped out an entire farm, where I was trying to automate fuel production for my like chicken farm, but you know, didn't go anywhere. This is the bubble elevator for the chicken. Oh yeah, I guess I should cover this. This was my smelting setup. I kind of got rid of this half. Okay, this is where we get to see the rest of the world. Alfred was the villager that, I don't know where he went. He kept going through the door just like this dude. This is also how I get like vertical distances quickly. Here is my beacon, and oh yeah, this is gonna be a place to store all my villagers. I'm gonna put like a giant piston door right here, maybe another one here. kind of make it look like a vault. Over here is a slime chunk. Here's another railway. Might as well, because I also have a portal that leads to where this railway leads. Alright, I also spent a lot of time in this area here. This is where my dog died. One of these skeletons had like, one of the mods I had beefed up one of the skeletons, and he had thorns armor. So we just totally destroyed my poor dog. I had it set up so he would like automatically get him, and I could just chill here, fix my mending gear. But yeah, I built this before the whole caves and cliffs thing. So this all used to be bedrock. A good portion of this world is like 1.12 generation. Here is my sugarcane farm, because I was trying to get my enchanting table set up. Most of this was just to get mending. I don't know why I use so many observers. Like, you only really need one. And some of them, I don't know how this is possible. Oh yeah, this design's actually really stupid. Like, the observer will detect it on the opposite side. It'll power the observer behind it. And since the piston is connected to it, it'll activate. It's weird. I don't know why I designed it like this. But yeah, this one's my design. Very inefficient. Until up here when I realized, oh, you only really need one, don't you? Oh yeah, and back before fishing was nerfed, I had this giant sky tunnel to increase fishing rates. So I would just sit here and do XP stuff all day. Here's a bedroom, and this leads to the surface. They're so much better than staircases. But yeah, this is in the jungle. Just like my other place, because it's a giant biomes world. This is pretty much empty. There's nothing over here. I think that's everything, unless you want to see the skeleton farm design. Again, this one, I didn't design this one. I don't remember where I got the tutorial, but it's a way of killing skeletons when you're at bedrock level. Okay, there is one level deeper. Leads to the 1.19 cave system. So the great thing about these new caves is how high the ceilings are. Like this whole area I lit up, and I was gonna build like some sort of building in this giant lava pool. I even built some like examples in creative mode. I just couldn't get it to look right. I'm not really good at building anything other than Viking style buildings. Bare wood and cobblestone. I'm not good at working with other types of stone. Just wood and logs. That's where I'm comfortable. But yeah, just a cave. I think that actually might be everything. Oh, how could I have forgotten? Okay. You've probably been seeing this the entire video. It's like a giant sky castle I built. Because I was originally going to bring all my villagers up here, because if after... There was a giant raid that killed all but 2 of my villagers. So I figured if I brought them up high, nothing could reach them, you know. But turns out building up high without elytra is a real pain, and really not worth it. But my whole concept up here was a lot of deadly drops, you know, to give you the fear of heights thing. That was the theme of this build. It's very unfinished. Still got a bunch of cobblestone. And there's no glass here, so you can just kind of fall right through. One of the cool things about this base, I think, this beacon goes through multiple different floors, and you can still, like, see it and interact with it. Like, here's the lowest level of the base, and you can still see the beacon. And then when you go up to, like, the little train station thing, there's a beacon again. Just chilling near the farms, beacon. Up on the 3rd floor. Beacon. In the giant sky tower base, you can see the beacon. It sort of like ties the entire place together. Another thing I'm pretty proud of, how packed this base is. In the recording, it probably didn't look like much, but there are so many 1-block walls in between all these different places. Like here was the fuel farm thing. That's why there's an observer here. And that's like 1 block above the chicken farm and sorting place, which is only like 4 blocks above my main house, which I put the armor exchanger in. just all super duper cramped. But that's one of my favorite things about building in Minecraft, is that you can make things like stupid complex right next to each other. Like I can't make this staircase any less steep because cut into this. Yep, that's pretty much everything. I think I covered it all. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully I can finish another video someday.